specifying non-standard block sizes of the table spaces, which means that block size has very important role from the point of view of lower object or the basic unit of storage. So how we can manage this one with the table space. So block size for table space means big file table space, creating big file table spaces, views for big files, non-standard block sizes for table space, and creating non-standard table spaces. So these are the contents that we'll cover in this particular module from the point of view of block sizes. So big file table space means that it is a table space with a single but potentially very large, like for example 4G blocks data file. Traditionally small file table spaces in contrast can contain multiple data files, but the files cannot be as large like this one. So sometimes if we have very large data files, so we can manage in the form of big files. The benefits of big file table spaces are as follows. Means that big file table space with 8K block can contain 32 terabyte of data file, and a big file table space with 32 block contains 128 terabyte data files. So maximum number of data files in Oracle is limited, which means that 64 files. So therefore big file table space has significantly enhanced the storage capacity. So that's basic idea. Rather than we can give too many files, if you want to give a one file, but that file is basically comprises with the big file options, and this option is basically giving you enhanced technology. The big file table space can reduce the number of data files needed for database. That's the basic idea, and it will normally manage with the parameter create database and create control files, and SGA space required for particular information and size of the control file. So SGA has a major role, and control files has a role to manage the big files. Similarly, big file is normally simplify the database management by providing data file transparency. SQL syntax for alter database statement lets you to perform operation on the table space. How to create the big files? तो big files को create करने के लिए हमें उसी तरीके से SQL statement DDL की फॉर्म में लिखनी होगी, लेकिन हमें create के साथ big file का word लिखना होगा as a syntax table space, and we can give the name like big TBS or something. पाथ उसी तरह देना है जिस तरह पहले हमने दिया है, और साइज आप इसको 50G और समथिंग कर सकते हैं. तो इस तरह हम एक सिंगल फाइल से आप 50GB से एक मोनोलिथिक फाइल से भी हम काम कर सकते हैं, लेकिन ये फाइल आपने बिग फाइल ऑप्शन के साथ देनी है. तो यू कैन स्पेसिफाई साइज इन किलोबाइट्स, मेगाबाइट, गीगाबाइट, टेराबाइट as well. If the default table space types was set to big file at database, then big file tables will be created by default. तो बिग फाइल्स को जब हम क्रिएट कर लेते हैं तो हमें अभी कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन ऐसी चाहिए होती हैं कि इन बिग फाइल्स को देखना चाहें, इनकी डिटेल्स एक्सप्लोर करना चाहें, देन वी विल यूज द डाटा डिक्शनरी व्यूज. सो रेलेवेंट डाटा डिक्शनरी व्यूज ये 3 आपको दिए हुए हैं, लेकिन कुछ और भी हैं जो कि आप एसक्यूएल के थ्रू उसको एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं. लाइक कंडीशन में आप टेबल स्पेस या बिग फाइल ऑप्शंस लिखें और आपको डाटा डिक्शनरी व्यूज मिल जाएंगे. DB_ table spaces, user table spaces, or $V table spaces are mostly being used. You can create database non-standard block sizes point of view, that which is specified by data block size initialized parameter. This feature lets you to transport databases with unlike block sizes between the databases. So similarly, we can say use the block size class of the create table space statement to create table space with block size. Class is basically and already set the DB cache size and at least 1 DB NK cache size initialized parameter. So we can manage non-standard block size with the help of initialized parameter in the init file. Similarly, we can use the block sizes from the point of view of and the integer you specify in the block size class must correspond with the setting of 1 DB cache size parameter setting. So although it is redundant, but we normally use this one from the point of view of initialized parameter. So again, creating non-standard table space, similar kind of style and syntax of SQL DDL command. but it is mentioning with the extend management local uniform size 128K, for example, we are giving, and the block size we are managing 8K. So block size with 8K is the additional way to manage the table space with the block size.